Okay, no doubt this won't upload because hackers are deciding what it can and can't upload for 5 more time because I'm exposing their bollocks. But I will say this. I've just been listening to fire in my ears. This is not because I'm trying to cause any fire. It might help stop one though, to be fair, because I'm in that very anti-war mood right now. However, this brings me to say what I was going to say. Now, we've done on my terms part 1, part 2, part 3. I don't know who it is on this planet. I don't really believe what I'm being shown. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I don't believe what I'm being shown. I think this could be trickery from God knows where. But as I was listening to the fire, um, the My Terms video number 2, I think it was the no wire, no vest, and no shoes, because I don't want anyone to think that I've got anything in my shoes. Thank you, because you can pat someone down fine, and this person, whoever it is that I'm being shown that somebody might want to meet with me and speak to me at some point about something. What that thing is, I don't know. Who this person is, I don't know. The person I'm being shown may just be because this person is in and around my mind space all the time. However, the My Terms video number 2 then came to me. And then I remember thinking to myself, well, how do I even address this person anyway? Do I just go, yo, babes, how would wouldn't know how to address certain people anyway. But then I remember thinking, hang on, I've got one other term here. And I stopped the fire video at 12 minutes and 12 seconds. I wasn't looking at it. I don't ever look at them. Well, I mean, I do look at them, obviously, to tell you guys the time and stuff like that. But I was laying down on my sofa where I am right now. Hang on, what time are we on here? 0209 210 as I 210, yes, countdown. It's the final countdown. This may be a problem, it may not, I don't know. But this is what leads me to say this. There is one other term that I have. Should this particular person actually wish to, anybody that may wish to have any kind of conversation with me about anything. You can be super sexy. You could be a fucking rock star. You could be a bloody leader. I don't really, it's not that I don't care about you as a person. It's I don't care who you are. And when I say I don't care who you are, it doesn't mean, oh, I don't care who you are. It means it doesn't make a difference to me who it is. I forgot to put, because I didn't think about it then, but I'm thinking about it now, especially as I think it was 11:45, so November 1945 might mean something to you. And 12:12 might mean something to you, because that's when I stopped the video. That's where I stopped the video. Oh, and there was 17% power on my phone, I think. I'd have to check the picture. So I did take a screenshot. Anybody that is fighting anybody else, now that could be on a playground, that could be on the war zone, that could be in a fucking supermarket, it could be wherever. But anybody that is fighting anybody else, I would not be able to have any kind of conversation whatsoever with anybody that is actively instructing somebody or taking part in any fighting at that moment that we were possibly speaking. So for that moment, if anybody, say my son came round with his girlfriend and they were arguing, one or both would have to leave, because I cannot conversate with anybody while they're in that energy. Even if they're sat with me talking, thinking, oh, I can't wait to get back to my argument, fine. But while I'm speaking, or whoever it is that wants to speak to me, you cannot be in a fighting energy at that moment in time, because what will happen is not good for you. Okay? But my times still stand from before. There's no way, if this is a person that's got any sort of weight at all over any aggressive energy or stuff like that, or it poses a risk or a danger to any part of the world whatsoever, I absolutely could not wear a vest. I absolutely would not be prepared to wear any sort of wire. I would absolutely not really want to wear any shoes, although I'd probably absolutely want some sort of pedicure first. If you saw my toes. um, I'm serious. I'm being deadly serious. Now this may be maybe 10 years. We don't actually have 10 years. Can I just tell you, we don't have 10 years. We don't really have 5. To be completely honest with you, we don't even have that long. We don't really have 1. We don't really have 6 months. We don't really have 6 weeks. We don't really have 6 days. We don't really have 6 hours, to be fair, because something needs to give now, right now. But what I'm saying to you is, if I was ever privy to or part of, invited to um, give any sort of suggestive ideas, blah, 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 I would have to go in my way, which would be basically, yes, vulnerable. But I'm not prepared to make somebody else feel vulnerable because I'm being sent in underneath armor, because that's not going to help anybody. But in return, I would expect that for the moment in time that I've gone in vulnerable, that anybody's that's in any argumentative or any fighting energy whatsoever, it stops while we talk. That goes for any situation, because the situations I'm being shown in my mind are just ludicrous. But if they were ever a thing, or if this is something else, fighting energy would have to come to a halt completely on all sides, while a conversation was able to take place with whoever may or may not wish to speak to me. And as I said, I would be going in vulnerable. So this person knew I was not a threat to them, and they were not put under more pressure and made to feel vulnerable. Now, I'm going to go. And what's Betty? Don't let this fucking upload either, you bunch of tossers.